And thus begins the tale of the girl they locked away, Rapunzel. In a quiet village tucked beside an ancient forest, there lived a humble couple who had long yearned for a child. At last their wish was granted, the wife conceived. But as the days turned into weeks, her strength faded. She grew pale and delicate, stricken by a mysterious illness no healer could name. One morning she stood by their window and saw, beyond the garden wall, a patch of lush green lettuce, not ordinary lettuce, but rampion, said to cure both body and spirit. She longed for it with all her heart. "I must have it," she whispered. "If I do not eat it, I shall surely die." Her husband, filled with love and worry, knew what he must do. That very night, under cloak of darkness, he climbed the high stone wall that encircled the forbidden garden and stole a handful of rampion. His wife ate it eagerly, and her strength began to return. But desire is a hunger that grows. The next night she begged for more. So the man returned to the garden once again. This time, however, he was not so lucky. As his hands grasped the leaves, the air grew cold and still. From the shadows emerged Mother Gothel, a witch spoken of only in hushed tones. Her eyes were as dark as night, and her voice colder than winter. "How dare you steal from my garden?" she hissed. "For this theft your wife shall perish, and your unborn child with her." The man fell to his knees and begged for mercy. "Please, spare them," he cried. "Take anything, just let them live." Gothel stared at him for a long while, then spoke. "I will not take your wife's life, nor your child's, if you give me the baby once it is born. And in return, I shall let your wife eat as much rampion as she pleases." Torn between fear and love, the man agreed, believing he could not return to his wife empty-handed. His wife grew well again, and her belly swelled with new life. But on the day of her labor, as the skies filled with pink lanterns to mark the birth of the queen's own daughter, the man could no longer keep his secret. With trembling lips, he confessed to his wife the bargain he had made. "No," she wept, "you cannot give her our child." But it was too late. The child was coming. Then, with desperation in her heart and a mother's cunning in her mind, she spoke. "If we cannot keep her, let her live where we can still see her. Let her grow safe, with a future. Tonight go to the palace, switch our child with the queen's. They will never know." Though burdened with sorrow, the man did as he must. Under the cover of night, he slipped quietly into the royal nursery, his own newborn daughter cradled in his arms. Waiting for the nanny to step away, he moved with trembling hands, gently placing his child into the royal crib and lifting the princess in return. At dawn, Mother Gothel arrived, her cloak dragging across the earth like smoke. "I have come for the child," she said, and with forced smiles and aching hearts the couple handed the royal baby to the witch, believing they had saved their daughter. Gothel vanished into the forest, never knowing that the girl she carried was not born from a bargain, but from a crown. Stay with us for the next chapter of our tale, where Rapunzel, hidden away in a tower, remains unaware of the secrets woven into her past. And by the power of Rapunzel's golden braided hair, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell because who knows? You just might live happily ever after.